What we really need to do is just send the CIA and the FBI, the bureaucrats, the unelected people, we don't know who they are anyway, the offices are big, and then Biden just says, we went to reform school. If you like to gamble, I tell you, Bally's Steakhouse is delicious, right? But don't forget Naruto and the Joker. I don't care what Harry Potter fuck you are! I don't give a shit about a grown-up over the age of 18 once first! That's illegal! I'm a slaver, and my name is Django Fett. But that's not my only name, right? Liking, just equals don't try it, Reek. You see that, Mr. Hamill? If she's at all ticked off, right? The Daisy Duck one, I don't know the other ones, man. You just sort of look at it, or use the Schwarzkopf, whatever it is that, you just get out of the way. You need an interpreter, Reek. I don't know, Liking only comes once, ever, I ain't the last Jedi, but I'm definitely the only other thing in the Bible that's, could be construed as, oracle. Two as often as I can spare them. Gandalf and his old Toby, brought to you by old Toby. Even Gandalf needs a little puff if it's not that strong. Hey, kid. Anyway. Here it is. It's, 0 spoken for. There's only 10, so there's only 2 left. It is 8. Here it is. And then I wonder what 9's going to be. Ready? But here's number 8. Ocho the infinity. You ready? Yep. Yep. Bomb Night Strike 10. Yeah. Listen, in that dumb movie, Elf, really, this sums up my life, Mr. Farrell. When you watch it, you care about all the kids. Does anyone ever give a shit about the reindeer? No one really gives a shit about the reindeer. This Constitution is tricky. It was written down as king is just unbeatable because it's all he says. And you can't kill that with a gun, Reed. Bro, I'm so cool. I'm coping, man. Yeah, as I always say, right, my friend? Better to, snark mightily, you know what I mean? So this is how Nazism dies, right, guys? Hundreds of applause, right, guys? Oh, yeah, super set death, by the way. So I says to the guy, but then, you know what I mean? Wrong. Listen, if you really want to know who I am, you gotta decode The Simpsons. I get the only character I am once is Santa's Little Helper. The origin story, it's that one, and then you gotta combine it with the marching band when take the field. Do. Can you stop helping theory? Will you let us steal all the money? No, drop dead or sign it. That's fraud. You have done that for yourselves, Reek. And the goose hangs high. Right, Tom Cruise, right, Goose? No, Reek. I think the goose has been cooked thoroughly. And just stay out of the way or good luck. What's that? Did you call moi, or Millie Bobby Brown, or even Daisy Ridley a dickwad? Did you? Is it? Well, top of the time, understand what isn't. No, it's supposed to be perfect, because you're in the rank, and that's why you're perfect, and you listen to phone, the phone is perfect. Yes, it tells you what to do, you don't question it, how do we do it, all the bandwidth, when it comes. Now it's time for the game. We want to go with the woke step of time. Unsten. Alright, now what is it? Unsten is basically where you're invincible. So then, unsten, we're gonna take Apple. Unsten, we're gonna get all the teachers unions. Unsten, we're gonna teach the children over time. They don't want rights. They don't even want They want socialism where you expropriate things, but not BlackRock. Not yet, yo, bro. But we want that to blow up, but then you want crypto. And then you understand what we're gonna do, because we're unstoppable, and no one will figure it out. They're just that dumb no jutsu, and we're just that great and smart no jutsu, right? Wrong. Zoo. Prigs. Really? Are you not entertained? I think we could be a little like, are you not entertained? Oh, okay. Well, I'll put it this way. You will be. Yes. Meow. 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 Drag, 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 dun, 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 copper, little copper, see a little monkey, got a little copper, come here, right now. He's a good boy. Good boy. Shibita. Shibita. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think you are going to have to go back to the Senate to explain all this. And you can, like, kiss your trade franchise goodbye when we discuss a new treaty, right, Reed? I think you can kiss your, we're going to take over all the stuff and do all the stuff, and we're still going to be the ones in charge of the companies in the tin, and we're going to be in charge of them to do understand when we're bad. I think, don't try it. You have done that for yourselves, reek. Yep. Yep. So, Captain's log here, just another scumbag, right? This time in the form of a young woman. Just a beautiful, precious, young, spoiled, goth brat. Selling things that has no clue how to even fucking work there. I'm being nice. I know I'm being nice. She keeps interpreting it. And let me slow down, because I had to call cops just to make clear. No, I have the right to complain about you on Yelp, and you can't call cops about that. And if you threaten to call cops, just because I assure you I'm going to skewer you on Yelp. After you're so disrespectful, if you're going to threaten to call cops and say I have to leave and you won't even ring me up for the lighter I picked, just because that, after you've been the worst, meanest person to me, I've been patient. You've given me the runaround to look for lighters. I think the hypothetical zippers might be better than the butane ones, right? Okay, show me them. Well, I only have okay, so show me them. Finally, after like 3 minutes of this shit, I said, ma'am, do you have a lighter section? Yeah, all lighters are over here. And that's on the completely other end is the store that's not that big, right? So he said, great. Could you point me to it so I can look for myself and just make my own decision? That's all. That's all I said to her. She said, yeah. He starts, I'm Schmiegel. I'm so mean. I'm the coolest, hottest girl ever. I'm 22, and I'm going to be fired today. Arf. So she didn't actually say that, but she waddles over, honky, honky, slunk, slunk, right? Dunk. Because I'm not doing that to her. I'm being incredibly respectful. I'll save it for Yelp. But no, I wasn't planning on it. She's just some fucking stupid kid. I don't know her. I know other stupid kids that have worked there, even older ones than her. Like, but I don't tell her that. I've been going there for 4 years. I'm new to Florida. I only know like 5 places. This is some generic, like one of them 20 million like vape smokes or us or shops, that's around, right? So, okay. Don't lie. So she begrudgingly wanders over, right. My buddy was just gonna laugh when he's like, so like, oompy doomp, bumpo dump, like she owns a fucking store. I know she's not the owner. I understand, like, I've met the owner. We have no beef. I don't tell her I'm a usual customer. I've never met her before. I'm a regular. And of course she's acting like she has no idea who I am. She has no idea. I'm like Timmy from the Twitter or whatever, right? She has no clue, right? But I don't usually, that's fine. But you want to be weird, that's fine. But like, Why are you trying to like get over on me so much when I'm just asking? I literally went in presenting like it was like, okay, lobbed it over the plate for her to succeed, even if she wants to like succeed at it, right? Because I literally did this. I walked in the store, and so I says, you know, I only have a crappy Bic lighter, right? And somewhere around this one. And in the wind outside, because it's really rainy and windy the past 2 days, it's no good. I'm thinking I need like a butane one. So even though I bought this at 7-Eleven, you know, I'm coming here to see if, because I like this store, and it's one of those like vape shops, to see if you have any lighters available. That might be better, like a butane torch one or like a Zippo one. But she's like, so finally, I like at one point, after I say, could you just show me the lighter section? She says, yeah. And she started waddling over. I said, you know, I'm a little older than you. So, like, I know you're trying to prove you know more about the lighters than me. But A, like, but you don't, right? And B, like, you know, I know a little bit about them. Like, you know, you don't have to, like, that's all I said. I said it just like that. It was very, like, you know, I'm like fucking 41, right? She's half my age at most. She's some fucking stupid college kid. Doesn't know she's going to be fired. She has no clue. But she's being a bitch. I know I'm a yelper. Oh, boogers and duff, right? I know I can be a yelper too. I'm nice with my Google reviews. I do Google reviews and Yelp, but like primarily Google review. Anyway, so I walk past. I don't know where she's directing me. So I go to the end of the store because she doesn't tell me to stop, right? And then she says, you walk past that. It's over here. Barf. I said, where's your lighter section? I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. You're right. You got me. I don't even say that. I said, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Like, where's the lighters? And she points right behind where she was standing at the counter to begin with, at the lighter section. Here's the lighter. Oh, so you mean to tell me that this 3-minute rigmarole around the place, right, where you're just being really mean to me, and I get you don't like Jesus, you know, or even necessarily America, because you really want to kick me out of the store and be my boss, right? And that's the subtext with all of them. I know the Smeagol's, right? So I call cops on the Smeagol's when they do that to me. Even the 7-Eleven guy, I didn't actually call the cops. But when you threaten to call cops on me for nothing but the crime of the next statement, after I said, okay, so the lighters are behind you, right? I was very calm. We're all on camera, so it's not like I'm lying. I'm starting to get heated back. She's telling me I'm like threatening her or something. I said, I'm not threatening you. I just want to buy my lighter and get the fuck out of here, okay? And I said, frankly, you're not the first young person to work behind the counter here. You know, I know, like, I'm friends with, like, 5 people who passed through who are cool and, like, gave me, like, when I was trying to quit cigarettes and did the vape juice and, like, got me things and, like, recommended ones and knew all about the products, all about them. And none of them have lasted here because they went on to maybe better things. Even my one friend, Alex, like, we shot movies, like, he's got another job, like, we do sketch. He's, like, one of 5 people I know. He's from that store. So, whatever it is, like, this woman, young woman, right? Just the best woman ever. She could never get fired, and she's going to own everything and kick everybody else out, right? When I'm a regular, and I've done nothing wrong. But I've insulted her back now a little bit. That's it. Just that. She was ruthless with me. But then when I poke back a little bit, I don't like your tone, and you have to leave. And I'm going to tell you why. And I said, no, you can't do that. That's illegal. No, you have to fucking sell me the lighter after you're a wise ass first. I do not, and no jurisdiction, and oh my God, you do the usual, right? And I know the cops agree with them. I don't know why, but they also agree that's because it's not our job. That's Dershowitz's job, or some fucking lawyer in Florida, and that's always been their position. And yes, Naruto, who knows this about them? Even Benny the Skunk knows that. A different Benny the Skunk than Benny Jerusalem, you know, the No Effects fan, Griffith buddy. But I don't hate Benny the Skunk. And I certainly don't hate cops whose jobs are tough enough with crazy people. But when you threaten... So anyway, long story short, how did the cops get called, right? Well, I'll tell you. Because I said, see, you're telling me the lighters were behind you, right? Wah, wah. So the lighter section is where you were standing to begin with when I asked you, do you have any lighters? You know, I have a crappy one, and could you just direct me to lighters? And that was all I asked. She would say, oh, look, right behind me on the bottom here, there's some lighters, and then maybe there's some more elsewhere. But she didn't say that. She didn't do that. So anyway, I said, look, after I said the thing, I know like 5 people worked here, including my friend Alex. Like, you're not the first young person to work here. And because you've been so miserable to me, and now, like, you're making fun of me that I didn't know the lighters were behind you. You're literally making fun of me that I didn't know that the lighters were behind you to begin with. When you took me on a tour, I'm going to have to leave a review on Yelp complaining about you. That's what you're fixing. Yeah, I know. But if you keep at it, I just want to let you know, I will leave a review on Yelp about, like, I think you're like harassing me or something here at this point. You just busted my balls. And she snapped that Gollum Smeagol in her, you have to get out. I'm going to call a cop. I'm going to start taping you. I blew up right back. Please tape me. Please, I want you to tape me. Oh, you're doing the thing, no, because you threatened to call a cop. I said, call a fucking cop. And then she goes, well, why would I need to call a cop on you? You have to leave. I said, I'm not leaving until you sell me the lighter. That's discrimination. I selected the lighter. I did select the lighter after she wouldn't give me the one I wanted. I pointed to it. I said, can I just see that one? No, I think you want this one. No, I want that exact one. Great. This is $3. I just picked any. Just ring me up and I'll leave. That was the issue. Just ring me up and now I'm gone. I won't mouth off. I won't do anything. It must be what you say. You have a right to be believed when we're taping the fucking thing here and go fuck yourself. You're going to get fucking fired or you're going to get sued. Because if they don't fucking fire you, I'm going to sue them. Actually. And the cop understood that. Both cops understood that. So cops had a common cause. I wasn't worried about it. I didn't want to call them. She threatened to call them. She contended that I have no right to be snarky back and not get kicked out of a store in the United States of America because that's all it would take, and that's not discrimination, but oh my goodness, like the gay cake one or something, right? When I have a letter, basically, like I have a letter, like not by choice so much, but like I have a letter. She's not the only cool one. My gay friends know that about me, but she doesn't know that. Anyway, it's not one of the cool letters for you. It's not cool. Anyway, so this cool person, right? At least the cops agreed with me. Unfortunately, I was not, because I said, this is ridiculous. I'm like, maybe I could just give you the $5 and you could buy the lighter for me and then no, I'm the foul. He said, no, you don't want me to buy the lighter. No, I don't think you have the right to do that right now because of the law, like whatever they're saying, right? And I said, well, what about court? You will make note of this in case I need to use it in court, right? He said, that I will do. That's my job. Yes, I'm going to do that. I said, you could just help me with that. Maybe if, should the need be, I called Dershowitz to someone and like, yes, I'll take note of your name. And that's the way we got to handle it because I don't have authority to do that and tell her to sell you the lighter, but I'm definitely going to do that. Then the other cop, she had a couple questions for me, but we got to the bottom of we perfectly understand each other. No. She threatened to call a fucking cop on me because she contends that I don't even have the right to complain on Yelp about her like mistreatment of me, let alone she won't sell me the lighter. But on top of it, I can't even complain on Yelp or she'll call cops. So I called them first to make something clear. Oh no, that's not how the law works. And you're probably going to get fired once he fucking complains on Yelp. And there's nothing you could do about it but sue him back if you don't like what he said about you on Yelp while not naming your name once. Go ahead, reek. Some of those shows, it's so uncivilized. It's disgusting. You know what I mean? I mean? These people, if they were smart, whether it's PayPal or BlackRock or Chase Bank, or the infrastructure's fine. Everything's fine, but the TIN number shouldn't stay with them. They should keep nothing and be happy, right? Because they signed it. That's handy. You are handy. Wow. I think ultimately Vigo, I think he was just trying to protect me a little bit. I like him, I don't understand it, but I don't know him to like him. Why wouldn't Kuruma like no way? You know what I mean? But the man there said the music would not play. I'm disgusted. Now riddle me this, right, Reek? All right. Now, which one's more like Naruto? Which one's more like Kuruma? Out of, let's say, call them like Timmy or Smeagol and like Gollum or I don't know, Prince of Darkness. Chef, come, speed her. A bunch of wavy lines. Hey, but I bet it was a bunch of wavy. You mother. Real-time data log. I'm being refused the ability to even buy a lighter, and now a cop has to come settle it because some snarky person threatened me and is discriminating against me in real time. No, sir, madam, just like usual. I know, Auntie, I know, Cousin Bobby, right? Mr. Dershowitz, I know, but as usual, nope. I did not actually take the lembas spread. You can't sue me for that.
Look, in the interest of reversing some brainwashing here and tribalism and all the stuff, the wokester, this one, is it the goth girls, is it the Harry Potters, is it the Jedi, we can all agree that she taped me, right? And I didn't name her, and she did that. Look, I have a little sympathy, all right? Like, it's like the me and Kermit thing, you know? Like, I can't carry it for him, right? But I can stay the fuck away from Gollum, you know what I mean? Please, Scott. The phantom of raised brains is eaten by the worms. I'm dun, 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 dun. Sue them for the rights. Raid the Ghostbusters run. And let me guess, that's why you're so clever, because you know about Timmy the Time Game. And as long as he doesn't like explain the rules and how we're like actually just doing that to milk all the company's money and stuff, and he's like a dead ringer or whatever, right? Okay, Scott. One man does not give a damn, right? No excuse. One man upright from the start. But then, you know, like, it's not, you know, I kept my nose to the grindstone. I think they're confused. Fact check time. State Trump's church and the Americans with the United States of America in particular and its Constitution equals true. Equals always true, Sherlock. Fact check time. State Trump's church and the Americans with the United States of America in particular and its Constitution equals true. Equals always true, Sherlock.
Did you know in the Bible that it says actually that God is omnipotent? He says it for himself. So he is the force because God is omnipotent. Yahweh is omnipotent. Yeah. And did you know it also says that he tests the hearts and the minds? He can see in the hearts and the minds. So while you're worried about the lust of the spirit, well, I'm thinking I don't hate the Most High, you know, the God of the gods, you know, I mean, and I would not make fun of the, like, don't make fun of the religions. Let's not do it. If all roads lead to, like, he might be God of the gods and there's other spirits, don't attack the Shintoists. Definitely don't bother Shiva. And I'm really, I mean, especially not, like, when Krishna's around and, like, he had many flocks, Jesus says, that one's probably, like, just leave it alone. You want to live in peace. I mean, they know, like, you know, did you know that God made hail for you? Did you know that in the Bible, Jesus says God is good? Why do you say anyone good but him? God is great, but lest we forget he's also good. So don't be bad, okay? Yeah, that's why dogs and bees can sense fear. And if you know about like Timmy the Time Bomb or even like Timmy the like rhyming script trick, and then you explain it because it's this character for sure, but also this one with them. We sample the finest of tissues and bingo. Jingo DNA rhymes panel.
This one goes out to the Mamrie Shart I love. All right, that's this call him the Harry Potter actor verbatim, the Daniel Radcliffe kid or whatever. Like, you remind me of like, how should I put it? Like Michelle Tanner.
So basically, kids, all right? Well, here's the deal of mine, all right? You listening, Ron? Hey, Weasley, hey, pay attention there. Pay attention. Now, basically, they don't know how to interact. These people my age who are like a little older than you and even like your age don't know how to interact with the other gender, the other sex, actually, the other biological sex, like whichever. They don't know how to interact. They don't. There's an X or is it an XY? Or they must be so different because, you know, unlike animals that are actually different, you know, like certain animals like peacocks or whatever, you can tell the boy ones from the girl ones because like they're different. But like with dogs, really they're the same exact fucking stupid. Humans are like dogs, right? So instead of trying to get along or even like rectifying that they can't, other than collusion and like scam artist club for the Joker laugh and the like psychotic crap of like the Two-Face thrill of having a mark, and they think we liked them the whole time, like they're alive. But really, you know, we were alive first or something. I don't know. But pay attention. Hey, come on, pay attention. Hermione, get her to pay attention. Hermione probably, I don't know, like one of them put a spell on me, but she is the one from the like movies or whatever. Anyway, but anyway, so basically like instead of like any of this, like my theory is like what they're trying to do. And I don't know why they're trying to do it to the kids, because if they want to do it for themselves, fine. But like, what's that got to do with kids? Really, like, why would the kids care what the grown-ups think of like the fact that they don't have much of a love life when they're like 5? They're not actually supposed to have. You know, hey, pay attention. Hey, you know, that's not mean. Oh, hell no. Oh, I can post on Yelp about you. So the point remains the same. What do? They try to get everybody, they try to like blend everybody, the yin, the yang, into just one big gray, like non-binary, like everybody's now they in Canada in school, whether they want to be or not. That sounds real like fair and progressive, right? Even like not once. But why do they do that? Well, I mean, sometimes if you're trying to get away with crime, right, it's not the crime so much as the cover-up or whatever, and no one is above the law. But at any rate, like, I don't know, so in order to do that, they gotta make them stupid and think about other things and confuse them, and like, same as the droids with the coding language, and like, you don't have access to look up that word, Siri, it directs to this definition from this one. You know, they're trying to do the same thing, whether it's droid or kid or like stupid sharks alike, right? But basically, they just try to like turn them all into like non-cis, like non-gendered, all of them like the same miniony, like but like weird, creepy meme, like me and Rick ones, and like these woke meme things. They're not. They're not even like sand people, man. They're like the ones from the This Party's Over. You know what I mean? The ones that like fly away because they got the desktop thing. You know what I mean? All right, everybody, you could probably sadly see like. Boardman and them don't understand anything but vanity. I'm pretty persuaded. Did you grow No, I did good. I've been up here at this little hut just hanging out for about an hour, 2 hours actually. I had only 2 cigarettes the whole time. I did good. I am trying. Right? Future wife? Future ex-wife at least? I mean, come on. Jane, I'm Captain Logging you, Jane. I'm just here to let you know that, I don't know, I have to break up with you, alright? It's not gonna work out. I mean, you dumped me before. I mean, right? We got it. No hard feelings. Warner Brothers, yeah. It's just one of those things, you know? But I appreciate all the ways you do in the movies of letting me know just because it might not work out. Maybe you like someone else, I don't know. That's, you know, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm fine. We break up. You know, I really don't. Well, okay. All right, so anyway, and I appreciate all the ways that, like, I'm allowed to have a girl, like, as long as, like, you let me, right? But then, you know, you said no letting me means a thing or something. All right, let's discuss. All right, Mr. Dershowitz, right slow. Hey, take it the Beauty and the Beast line or whatever.
Oh, look, fellow Eureka and fellow Eurekan. I don't know. Look, though, lembas bread. And look, hey, see, more lembas. You can't sue me for that.
You know, in other news, what I don't think is going to work long term is like the controlling of the traffic lights by some idiot, like the Die Hard 4 thing, even if it's Siri. I think it wanted to go back to a timer. You know, I used to do it, you think, but not one.
Did you know I have a message for American Express? You and me have been at war since before either of us were born, and somehow don't really verbatim. I'm at the sign.
They're off for the Kentucky Derby. Who's going to win, Anthony? What do you think? Which is it going to be? Up by a landslide. It's Bobby Gallagher. So now for some wisdom, right? Really, this is Mr. Crystal, right? Who writes all those crappy opening jokes for like Oscars? And correct answer is Bruce Valanche, and Ray hates him. No, I know how Tina Fey felt. Really, you can't give it away. I don't know. There's some weird Mean Girls thing about it. I'm telling you. But, it's just, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? No. I get you'll sleep with me. Why only can you sleep? Why do you? No. See, you say you have the right to decide for someone else if they could have a relationship with someone or even like genuine conversation with any other human being for their whole life, right? But see, they're evil, and that's why, Yahweh's gonna get you.
Really, Hermione, what are midichlorians? Midichlorians are childlike faith in the Happy Christmas crap verbatim. Midichlorians are childlike faith. So mine were like off the scale or something, but like really it's just like I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, right? Shut up, Cooper, right? Everything that has a beginning has an end, Padme, you know what I mean? I would let it go. Whenever. Que sera.
Yeah, Your Honor, just for the last time, it is worth noting that I did not, in fact, take the lembas bread or whatever, you know what I mean?
You know why they say every dog has its day, the day of the dog, the hair of the dog, whatever the hell creep thing they say, right? Like, I just sometimes, occasionally, like, I have to agree with Smeagol. It's just, yes, you Jans. Yeah. Oh, quite a fight going. We got Godzilla and let them fight, right? Here comes this actress and this actor man fighting. And oh, wait, here she comes. It's a Riri and Dershowitz and attack, right?
See, Natalie, here's what you gotta understand. I know I have not made my mind up yet. But I would never do you wrong. Either way, I'm trying to be, nice. Nightly, you do understand we're like the blood plus ones, and you're supposed to be like some chosen one in plain sight or something, and I gotta guard you. But if I'm 100% of your bodyguards, like, why is help? Wait a minute. Would the prosecution like to call its next witness? Yes. Yes, present any evidence you may have as to the case in dispute, please, Mr. Witness. Go ahead. But what do you say about it? What happened in your own words? He took it! Do you have any evidence that he took it? The crumbs! It is crumbs! He took the lemon. You can't sue me for that, Reek.
Come on, Rick. Come on, Mr. Frownright. You can get him there. Come on, Rick. Just admit it. Just admit it. But what's so... You're not... Say it with me. You're not God, and neither am I. And no, and neither is she. Admit it.
All right, Brittany, here's the thing. Like T2MZ, like nerd tip. If you combine the show like Jane the Virgin with like the Mindy Project with like Eep and Orc, whether it's me or Portman that you make Jane, either way it's really mean.
Cooper. After Cooper sleeper. I'm gonna roll my sleep. Oh, he's sound asleep to wake up.
This one goes out to the unknown Hanada-kun soldier, right? And really, there's a lot of good people who are fighting the good fight. And I'm sorry for any trouble the Truman Show or the Smee Lap may have caused, like, maybe between the lines, whatever it could mean, right? And, really, I don't know, they don't tell me much. I think I'm just some poor bastard, right? And I haven't been made to, like, stand my watch, whether I, like, was informed of such things, right? But Natalie Portman, if you can understand something, I love you very much, right? And I love a lot of people very much, right? But if you just understand, like, like you're a nice wife, right? And there's pirates, right, Nightly, right? Then I would choose you no matter what. I mean, see, Natalie, you are the one in the Men in Black. I know which character you are. You're ready? You're not the dog. You're the guy who's like, I'm a great big Mingoon cake. I'm looking for her. Right? If you could just figure out your terms are acceptable one, like. Emma Watson, can I just tell you, you're like a hero of mine. I don't know, like on the level of like Malala or actually someone cool or trying to help in society. I think you're smart. I think like all those movies are great. Like Beauty and the Beast was even pretty good. Like I didn't mind it, even though I thought I was gonna hate it. I don't like Noah, but that's not your fault. And I blame Crow for that one. But at any rate. Even Hopkins shows up. At any rate, but it is worth mentioning, when I watch those Harry Potter movies, just so you understand it, when I see Ron Weasley, I puke a little in my mouth, all right? And then when I see the nerd with the glasses, I like projectile vomit everywhere, because, I mean, that's disgusting. See, what you have to understand is in the end, some Gungans died, right? Some ships blew up, and Natalie Portman in particular, she has like a lot of midichlorians, like strong childlike faith, so it's not close, You see, Mr. Goldberg, sir, we were just about to have a mud wrestling fight, right? But then what we decided was that between you and Portman, right? And like, whatever, Hermione and Daisy Duck and them, but you in particular, Mr. Wrestler, Mr. Goldberg, sir, and Portman, and the matter at hand, right? In the end, like, Barney, slow down, Barney. Goldberg, Barney, just slow down, all right? We made a decision, right? In the end, it's just, Portman is just much, much better, you know what I mean? See, Portman, here's what you have to understand. I'm the car, and you're Mr. Doe. Oh, I'm like the cereal horse, right? I got Siri and all the toys and the Amex stuff. And you're Mr. Toad. Yes, John Ross, yes, Fat John, yes, right, Fat Phil sucks, Fat John, right, Einstein, right, Danielle. All right, Captain's log, this one goes out to the Sherlock I love, right, we're gonna shank him, maybe, right, Mr. McGregor, I know they don't like you, all right, I could talk to you, I'm certain they don't like you, all right, they even, like, don't like me and say I'm you or something. And I get the Obi-Wan thing, but that's pretty much, see, they're psychotic, right? So no matter what, like, number one, how's Knightley, right? Is she alright? Is she lying? Number two, like, why don't you know that if you don't? And no matter what, like, Lucas sucks and we're just stuck in the same scene. It's sort of like the one where Rey's all alone. She is or whatever, but like, also, it's the one where we're trapped in Carbonite, but like the three of us. So there's Portman, and there's me, and there's you, right? And no matter what, we're just stuck. We're like, we don't gotta do, like, Christian A knows what I mean, like, but for him, it's different. So the question you gotta, really, I mean, you gotta ask yourself is like, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, even she managed to, like, put a picture on her own blog, like, with a date of, like, yesterday with, like, I don't know, next to, like, her friend or her mother or something. I mean, even she did that. Where the fuck are you, man? Basically, Sherlock Ahsoka, right? There's 4 of us vying for 3 spots. See, Hayden could, like, savvy, man.
there's 4 of us, right? It's you 3 idiots from the film and me watching it. I'm like a participant somehow because I'm like E.T. cool or something. And like, really, I don't think it's that. I think they just sort of match it up and shank us, man. But like, you know, potato. Anyway, so like, right, like, and so like, we all understand, like, one of them is definitely Natalie Portman, and she's that one, right? And then there's like the 3 of us left, and like this guy, right?
Do you like hawk products for a living, Ray? Did you know that Ray might hawk products for a living, Ray? Do you like hawk products for a living, Ray? Did you know that Ray might hawk products for a living, Ray?
Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Yes. Come on, we feel like a nice juice. Hey, come on, Cooper, let's go party. Come on, Cooper. Hey, bad though, yeah. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Yes. Come on, we feel like a nice juice. Hey, come on, Cooper, let's go party. Come on, Cooper. Hey, bad though, yeah. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Yes. Come on, we feel like a nice juice. Hey, come on, Cooper, let's go party. Come on, Cooper. Hey, bad though, yeah.